All right. Sorry, one sec here. Someone sent me a long thing about Gundam that I have to read real quick. Like, not out loud, obviously. But it is imperative that I read this entire shit post. All right. Sorry about the delay. Let's see here. There we go. You also might have to do some fiddling with like settings and stuff. Because this game runs really well. But the default graphic settings are pretty... They're not like the craziest thing in the world. Which, I mean, I'm perfectly fine with. Because this game does feel like a... Sort of like an Xbox 360 game. / a PS3 game. Which makes sense, because it's a sequel to Ninja Gaiden 3. But, and I mean as high praise. I should be clear. I don't think that's a bad thing. The craziest thing in the world being that Silent Hill 2's protagonist was entirely redesigned to be a Leon-esque. What? I haven't seen this specific Punchy stream. I don't know what you're talking about, Mal. Sorry. Unless that's like actually something that happened, which I wouldn't put it past anyone involved, but... Oh, God. That, like, RE2 came out, and then the Silent Hill team designed... like, redesigned what James looked like to be... People just look like Leon. I mean, that game is set in the 90s, and, like, in the 90s, the height of sex appeal was a center-parted haircut. It made you nervous? Sweet. That's fair. I mean, so did 3. And in a weird way, Fusion? feel like TRG, the crazy stuff came out after he became president. Not that it wasn't crazy going in, but I'm gonna do this as like New Game Plus, I think. Ninja. An evil ninja fights a righteous ninja. Only a ninja can defeat a ninja. This is Ninja Gaiden 4. I want to be ninja. And ninja you shall be. There you go. That's why we do this. Yeah. Wouldn't be surprising. I feel like that... I feel like that'll be the case whether it's good or not. There you go, TRG. There's a parry. Here's a Ninja Gaiden classic. An ultimate technique. Okay, so I start with all the weapons, but I'm not going to use them until you'd get them in the story. Which is going to be brutal for this game's equivalent of Pandora's Box, which is one of the coolest weapons in any character action game. I'd like genuinely a competitor for the best character action game weapon I've ever used. Isn't that what Recore is supposed to be? His Shikai or his Bankai? That's his... In what I can only call as, like, Ninja Gaiden core. Just, like, descriptions of stuff. He just calls it blood ninjutsu, and it's never explained. Yeah, I mean, people didn't even like Never Dead, and there's Never Dead likes. The NinjaMACS series, for instance, is Never Dead likes. Yeah, this game is low-key like Cyberpunk. Actually, it's kind of high-key Cyberpunk. I don't know. Oh, there's almost certainly a crazy town like. You haven't been all over SoundCloud. You don't know. Triple the number of years of its racing games. That's fair. Oh, this game's so smooth. A crazier town and is fronted by Swifty Shellshock. One can only hope. Like I said, Mark Cerny did that with Never Dead, which no one liked. And yet Knack is one of the most beloved video game franchises by exactly one person. Well, two. I guess Mark Cerny himself probably likes it. Know what the nice thing is, Mal? You're allowed to do that. There's literally no one stopping you. And there's so many old JRPGs. You could realistically play old JRPGs for the rest of our lives and not run out of them. Kaz will stop him. Yeah, fair enough. Plus, they're making new old JRPGs. See, comma, Claire Obscure. As for me, I'm just gonna keep replaying this until my hands fall apart. Cars in circles, huh? Huh? I mean, that's fair. I think the Dark Dragon's body just like hung out above Tokyo, and Ryu's just like, I've done, frankly, more than anyone else to deal with this. This is someone else's problem now. Tell him the molester made the chicken radioactive. They'll be like, can you prove this, Kaz? And Kaz will be like, look, he's breathing in the chemical. It's like how in this game Ryu wears cake protectors. So yeah, they did the old protagonist splitteroonie in this one. We play as this edgelord named Yakumo. Instead of Ryu Hayabusa. And Ryu Hayabusa gets to be the cool, like, looming threat. We're part of the Raven clan, which isn't the Dragon clan. We're kind of like a sister organization. We're the CIA to their FBI. I forgot that there's a bunch of people who play video games who see the color yellow and they immediately go into a blind, purposeless rage. I assume those people who hate the yellow tutorial, like the yellow, like, way marking stuff, just go fucking ape shit when they see a construction site. Start, like, frothing at the mouth and go insane. This is a Nero or a Viola. Very much so a Nero. Or police tape, that too. Quote the Raven, never dead. And then quote someone else being like, is that like knack? That being said, I don't think this game really needs the... Also, this is only really a tutorial thing. A lot of the later parts of the game have no indicators. You just kind of have to figure stuff out. There's a big open world area where you use a like a ninja surfboard to get around in the land of the dead, and there's zero signposting. But there's also like a button that just tells you which direction to go. But knack in this Never Dead? But this game does bring back all of the Ninja Gaiden-y things we love. Multiple weapons. Cool-ass boss fights, and of course, just absolutely shameless, sexualized character designs. Though to be fair, a lot of them were made by female staff, so, like a lot of the character designers and character artists on this game are ladies. So it's more of a Bayonetta situation, which makes sense again, because this is technically a Platinum game. Starring Dave Bautista as Knack. And, Michael Keaton as Never Dead, since the guy from Never Dead was absolutely supposed to be Beetlejuice. So please enter the, like, Nier Automata streaming room. He's only in 17 minutes of his own game? I mean, probably. You would have to have played... You'd have to have played Never Dead to answer that question for sure, and I'm not entirely certain anyone has. I will say, TRG, that it, like in everything, Willem Dafoe is great in that. Played a level of Never Dead before removing it from my PS3 and never placing it back in. I played the demo of it at TGS 2012, or 2011. I've been meaning to stream it this year. The problem is streaming from a PS3 is one of the world's most impossible arcane tasks. Yeah, but it's very... It's mostly, like, it needs to be kind of basically, like, tweaked for each game. And I don't think anyone wants Never Dead enough to make it run on a Yeah, another friend of mine had to get Silent Hill Downpour. Maybe I'll try with Never Dead and just see. It works immaculately with Drakengard 3. Which I should get back to streaming at some point, alongside like 2/3 of the things I'm streaming. Problem is, people keep coming out with Ninja Gaiden 4s, and then I have to stream that instead. And as a wannabe armchair game developer, I'd like to think that instructive level and visual design can naturally guide the player towards things. Should the player recognize as interactable in specific ways remembered from previous experiences. On the other hand, having lived with someone else who should pull off the equivalent of Cuphead journalist video game moment of GPS on her phone twice in a week. Or in fact, morons. I mean, it becomes more difficult with the higher fidelity visuals get, right? Find it, if you dare, TRG. I guess the summary of this cutscene is Yakumo's like, hey, I'm here to kill you. And she's just like, counterpoint, don't. Because you're stupid, and I'll tell you how to actually do what you're supposed to do. I don't think so. I'll try. Let me check the options after this cutscene. Team Ninja is just like, make the text larger. We spend all our development time making something else larger. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, her personality. She is genuinely quite entertaining for my money. Okay. Let's see here. Pedal back. Hey, there we go. Haha. Team Ninja and Platinum out here being like, yo, let's make good games. It's like how Yakumo just kind of calls it in. He's just like, yeah, instead of killing the priestess, I'm gonna hang out with her instead. Also, speaking of fucking peak designs, I fucking love Kagachi's design. One-armed samurai is just iconic. Game of the year 20 years running. Super Mario Bros. 3. The, well, what is it? Oh my. It's like Osari's just like, oh, I gotta peace out. Throwing flashbang. Right, mushroom, the like mushroom zone. So why did you let her in jail with a flashbang? She could have acquired the flashbang in jail. He's like, yeah, you can keep me in your weird cyberpunk prison, but I need a library, I need streamer soundproofing, and a flashbang. Yo, what's up, Pegatonis? I hope you're prepared for some peak gameplay. And ultra violence. Well, that's a good thing. Doesn't that mean you get severance? Given that your company was like mid-implosion? Yeah. Ooh. Items. You all Gaiden all those ninjas? You better believe it, baby. This is our equivalent of, oh, there's new items. That's kind of neat. It does sound miserable. I haven't played Yote yet, but it looks good. I know how to. I think we use a healing item. What main game in BioShock Infinite? There were some really boring, grindy parts of that game. There were apparently DLC that were. Oh yeah, the like the like arena thing, like Battle in the Clouds or whatever. Clash in the Clouds. Hello, gentlemen. Oh! Sack of shit. This guy hit me out of the move that would have become a... There's another parry. Oh yeah, that's fair. If you didn't like Tsushima... Are we counting remakes? Because the remake of Demon Souls was quite good. But that was literally a launch title. God, you guys gotta be stronger so you survive long enough for me to do the Izuna drop. Hey. Dick Weasel out here with a gun. And now you've played Elden Ring, so you know how to play Souls games. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fair. I'm not aware. Ninjas lived inside a Gaiden. Of course I do. Or rather, a guy, Dan. Oh. That flying swallow took off all of their heads. Okay. This guy teaches us combat tricks. I've never actually understood the rationale behind them being, like, the main franchise games being called Gaiden. I've always assumed it was, like, because ninjas are in, like, the shadows, they're out of the way, they're off to the side, that kind of thing. Is it actually? Go over and do some side quests real quick. I love the idea. The games are just called Ninja. I mean, there is a movie called Ninja 3: The Domination that isn't a sequel to any movie called Ninja or Ninja 2. I can unlock a new weapon. Who's smuggling flashbangs in the prison pocket? We dare not ask. Oh. Achievement unlocked. Just a little Chivo. If it's not called Dino Souls, that's a huge missed opportunity. Also, I guess, yeah, for people who may not have been here right at the beginning of the game, this is technically New Game Plus, but I'm not using any of the weapons from later in the game. I just didn't want people to have to experience Ninja Gaiden without the cool moves. Even though you unlock most of the really cool moves very early on in this game. Flying Swallow, repeated Flying Swallow, Guillotine Throw, Azuna Drop. That. And what is the, like, repeated Flying Swallow move called? Oh, yeah, it's a combat skill. Flying Swallow Barrage. Chill Dino Blade. Game isn't very stealthy. That's very true. Ninja Gaiden game's definitively not stealthy. Very stealthy dude's not leaving a single witness. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I missed this on my first run through the game. What would I wear to a 90s party? Ooh, that's tough. A lot of good options. Puka shell necklace. Oh yeah, Purgatory. So these are like, Mario's both. Zach De La Roca is the guy who sang for Rage Against the Machine. And yeah, that's solid. I was gonna say you could wear a red baseball cap backwards and like baggy clothes and go as Fred Durst. Just show up in a red swimsuit. You're everyone from Baywatch. Sonic is the most 90s, maybe, of all time. Sonic wearing a backwards baseball cap would be so 90s. You would potentially, like, cause the Soviet Union to crumble all over again because of how 90s you are. Yeah, so these are our, like, challenge dungeon things that you can wager your health for them. I'm gonna do something stupid and wager 75% of my health into this one, because I think with all the advantages we get from New Game Plus, this should be manageable. It's both. walk around the outside of this? No. Make it Sonic, yeah. Oh, Power Rangers is good too. Nirvana. Oh shit! Ninja Turtles, yeah. That's another one that switch hits from 80s to 90s. I don't think so. Neither of those. Stingray sounds kind of familiar, but I think I'm just thinking of the car. Okay, everyone gather up so I can do this move. Yeah, fuck it. Dude, there was two guys at my work that were such a dead ringer for... They were both, like, very talented, like, computer dudes. And they were such a dead ringer for Romero and Carmack. I was like, you guys should fucking go as Halloween. Go as them for Halloween. And Fishman. No, we didn't get that. We had Thunderbirds, obviously. You could also dress as a Radio Shack employee. Tab Cola. Chili dogs. Oh, bad comic books. Comic books just being awful. That's another very 90s thing. Everyone has, like, white glowing eyes. And impossible musculature. Whoa. This guy's dead. Can you hear me now? Oh, I was gonna say, or the Bud Light was up, but that's definitely early 2000s. Yeah, Todd McFarlane. I guess from Calgary. I mean, Spawn himself also very 90s. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Cool. Yeah, Blade. Blade for sure. Bill Gates in the Matrix trench coat with the shotgun, standing in front of your green screen of doom. Being like, these graphics are getting so realistic. Maybe next year I'll enter the deathmatch competition. Do I have enough ninja coins to buy these other missions? Yeah. Okay, so SG-1, again, like, I think technically 90s, but feels more 2000s. The next generation, abso-fucking-lutely, though. Blade's very modern now, though. Yeah, and Blade also, you could argue, like, mid-2000s. The thing is, like any decade, there's, like, a lot of bleed over between multiple decades. I like the idea that you go to a 90s party with a P90 and someone's like, "Oh, you've ruined it." You're at the gun part. You're at the Halloween party, and the guy from the Royal Armory's YouTube channel is just like, "Oh, that's anachronistic." Trying to find where Bomberman over here is that keeps throwing the grenades. Yeah, that'd be cool to see. Oh, I see him. Sir. Fuck off. The 90s gaming clue. Guess here. It does. That took me a second. What he said about how the way humans divide up time into eras is largely arbitrary, and the existence of media, which bleeds over between two or more different eras, challenges the notions behind trying to categorize things in the first place. Yeah, and I mean, like, look at the early 80s and the late 70s. They're more similar than the early 80s and the late 80s. You know what I mean? Same thing for the 70s, right? Like, the early 70s were indistinguishable from the late 60s. Yeah, it is all arbitrary. I was familiar with him for a long time before he started doing YouTube stuff because of Forgotten Weapons, because he's done a lot of collabs with Forgotten Weapons over the years. Oh, fuck. I would say though, if you're not familiar with that video, you should look up Bill Gates Doom video. It's really funny. One of the funnier weird Bill Gates videos from the early internet, alongside the one of him jumping over the chairs. Oh, I wasn't being comparative. I was just saying, like, he's done crossover stuff before. That's how I found his channel, is through crossover stuff, I guess. Though I didn't see the PMC bro thing. Like, I'm not familiar with that crossover, so I don't know. Oh, 100%. I haven't seen that one, unfortunately. Yeah, like, Also, unfortunately, since we're playing on New Game Plus, there's not a whole lot of reason for me to go and talk to Tyran, so we won't be seeing too much of him this run. That's kind of interesting. I feel like FN making a new machine gun has the same vibe as New Coke. It's like, don't you guys already dominate this industry? I'm like, yeah, but what if we dominated it again? Give us your money. Okay, now that you're dealt with, I can focus on fucking twin blade guys. These guys are brutal. Or can be brutal, I mean. This is my favorite thing about this game over... Oh, whoa! Over old Ninja Gaiden. Is accidentally hitting triangle. When I didn't mean to. No. Oh, fuck. Never mind. This is not going to be a good place to demonstrate it. Whoa! Fuck you. License to Kill. No, see, that's the thing. License to Kill to me is like so deeply 80s, and it's like cultural. It's 89, yeah, but it's like that's what people think of when they think of the 80s in terms of like movies, like revenge movies and like crime movies a lot. 90s, I think like similar movies to that. 90s, I think like Patriot Games or like GoldenEye. Also, if you went dressed as Benicio del Toro from License to Kill, I think people would just think you're like Cobra. Or like one of those other like 80s action movie guys. I think they both feel 80s in different ways. License to Kill feels almost like Miami Vice. It's like so focused on like drugs and stuff. Cool ass design. Also, this introduces a thing. Every boss fight in this game has... I think every, like, regular boss fight in this game has 2 phases. And you get the Metal Gear Rising music in this. That is one hell of a lot of visual flair. The set design dedicated to justifying the existence of an invisible wall during a boss fight. Yeah. I also love the, like, crest on his helmet being a, like, weird identifying marker, like, QR code type of thing. They don't exist. I am not a React channel, and for better or for worse. If you want a reaction of reaction video from me, just post it on the Discord, tag me, I will. If it's not like a 4-hour video, obviously. And when I have time, I will watch it and I will give you my thoughts. Oh, disappoint. Sorry. It's just how it is. Oh, gotta stretch here. Halo 3 helmet. I mean, Halo 3 helmet is pretty cool. Give me 2 seconds here, guys, before we continue. How would you dress as 90s era Bond versus any other Bond? That's tricky. Because, yeah, I think some of the other Bonds were known for maybe more different You dress as normal Bond. Yeah. Low poly N64 Bond is brilliant. I think that's actually, I was going to suggest that during the boss fight. Yeah, I mean, carrying a, even that's kind of tricky because he. Oh, yeah, no, you would dress in, like, the gear he's in at the end of GoldenEye, like in Cuba, like the vest over the, like, kind of khaki fatigues. How do you costume that? Oh, that's easy. You just take some cardboard, cut it into lengths of your forearm, your bicep. You basically make, like, a suit of armor out of cardboard, and then you just, spray paint it black or print, like, tape printer paper of the, like, textures to it. John Oppenhalo is my favorite video game because he shoots aliens and does until they knock down and doesn't afraid of it. Currently experience psychosis. I mean, fair. No. You'd wear like gym clothes, and then you'd draw the suit onto the N64 graphics. I did a similar thing one year. I went to Zazaku from Gundam, and I did the same thing. I just kind of made folded cardboard over top of gym clothes. And it was fucking awesome. I mean, then you can go as someone from SG-1. People are not going to get it. Like, or go as Benicio del Toro from License to Kill, and people are going to be like, that's really seems more 80s. Because you look like you're dressed like Cobra from the movie Cobra. Ultimately, you can do whatever you want. I mean, I don't think people are going to be that fussed, as long as you wear a costume. But if you want to go as James Bond, you don't have that many options in terms of making it look 90s. Well, you don't need the shotgun to be Muldoon. I mean, actually, Jurassic Park's a really good option. Go as Grant or Muldoon. People will get that. I mean, I assume. I don't know what the, like, audience, or what the like, who's gonna be at this party kind of thing. The demographics, I guess, is the word I'm looking for there. Oh, no. Oh, I was supposed to wall run there. Oops. Later. Also depends on how high effort you want to do. I remember we went to a party once in the 90s, and we went to Somali pirates. And we just, like, wore fatigues with no shirts under them, and, like, red bandanas. And people got what we were supposed to be, because that was all over the news at the time. But I've also been to plenty of, like, Halloween parties where it's like, oh, I went as Columbo, and everyone's like, we don't know what that is. You look like you're dressed like George Costanza from Seinfeld. And it's like, oh, you know what? That's a good point. Oh, Seinfeld, that's another insanely 90s thing. Though maybe not so much in the UK. Oh, Father Ted. Go as Father Ted. A shitty bear costume, yellow shorts, blue backpack, and a stuffed bird, and goes back. Oh, fuck yeah. Mal. 1,000,000% X-Files. Just get a suit that's too big for you. Boom, you're fucking Mulder. Just go around the party being like, have you ever heard of psychic ghost fucking? Did Rob Stark once and they said you were Boromir. Again, it ends up being like the more people will think it's the more obvious thing, kind of thing. So another slam dunk. If you were a chick, I'd say Buffy. Buffy's like another like quintessentially 90s thing. Go as people being obsessed with whales. That was an 80s and 90s thing. Whoa! Also, good news, Kaz. This game's got kite ninjas, aka woo guys. So this is the thing I was talking about. Love doing. If you put enemies near a cliff in a game, I am going to throw them off the cliff. They called that because they go, woo! Yeah. Well, in Sekiro, they jump off of the kites and fly at you. And as they're flying at you, they go, woo! Oh yeah, Lara Croft is perfect. That's another one, yeah. Well, Angelina Jolie, Laura would be 2000s. I'm fair. Aw, shit. Time for another purgatory. Triangle chest is required? Yes. Oh god, Shred, that's terrifying. Go as Lara's butler that she locks Fraser and phrases to death. Oh yeah, that's another one. Any of the 90s Batman villains. Or just go as Batman, but then draw nipples on your costume and make your costume, like, silver. Anytime you talk to someone, be like, hi, Freeze, I'm Batman. Yeah, Mr. Freeze, 100%. I can't remember which difficulty I picked for this, so, I think I picked the second highest. Oh, I have no idea. Like, go buy some, like, cheap sports pads and spray paint them silver. But I agree with Shred. I mean, Mr. Freeze rules. Every version of Mr. Freeze is at least somewhat awesome. Oh, God damn it. Come on. You know what? I'll co-sign that endorsement, Shred. Probably pretty entertaining, though. Because Adam West series was wildly entertaining, even if it's the silliest thing in the world. I'm fighting the guy with the giant shurikens, brother. Can you piss off? Oh my god. Okay. I can, in fact, just do this from ground. Just difficult. Sheer disconnect between talking about one of the most famously getting crap past the radar cartoons of all time while watching the levels of blood and gore I never thought possible in a Ninja Gaiden game. Oh, I will. Fun fact, if you dress up as Lupin the Third, you can go to the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, or 2000s party and it'll be correct. This is true. That is unsurprising and also very funny, Geist. I just like the idea of Adam West being like, well, we're done shooting for today. I suppose we should all start fucking. No, better Lupin. Arsène Lupin. France's equivalent of Sherlock Holmes and his descendant, Lupin III. Incredibly based cartoon character. Well, manga character originally. Oh, Poirot would be good. Poirot would be good and easy. You just need the little mustache. And a suit, obviously. A bowler hat, preferably. I love this game. Hercule Poirot is like a Agatha Christie character who had a series of very famous television, or very acclaimed television like adaptations of his mysteries, and has recently been played by Kenneth Branagh in a series of Hollywood films: Murder on the Orient Express, Death on the Nile, and A Haunting in Venice. They wanted me to do a stealth execution to that guy, but I was like, the guillotine throw continues to exist, and as such... I can't cross that gap, can I? No. I love the interpretation of Poirot as a ninja with, or a pirate with an incredibly thick accent. Moi, Poirot. Call it a parrot like the rest of us, George. Absolutely, yeah. But 90s X-Men is yellow jumpsuit X-Men, not film X-Men. Film X-Men definitively early 2000s. Never. And yes, that was in fact very, the rail riding in this game is very much like that. Kaz, you are on point. Nope. There we go. Gambit? Absolutely. I'm excited to play as him in Rivals. Seems very, Lucio-y in terms of a support character. Logical conclusion, the next Sonic game needs guillotine throws. Absolutely. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I can't think of a game I wouldn't put guillotine throws in. Sure. I mean, come on. I'm not much of one of those, like, strategy, build a kingdom up over centuries players. But if Crusader Kings 4 just perpetually had the option to guillotine throw visiting dignitaries, I'm in. Shadow doing a guillotine throw would be pretty peak. That's fair, Geist. Just sitting here playing Crusader Kings. I mean, that does a cool game, for sure. I'm gonna summon Tyrant just so that the crow stops cawing. Oh, I guess we can talk to him too. Also, Ninja Gaiden 4 out here depicting the inevitable future all computers run on Linux. One can only hope. Wait, was it? Oh, it's because the, yeah, the camera had taken out the thing it was standing on. I was, I had to investigate. Dude reminds me, I never used Murder of Crows in Bioshock Infinite. That's pretty fun. It's very good against handymen. Oh. Fucker. A pawn early. Rook at a bishop. Yeah, exactly. Can I jump? Yeah, I can jump off the stairs and hit him. So, want me to go through here? Now, this is something you can't do in New Game. Because you don't have the glider yet. But you can in New Game Plus, and I'm curious about what's up here. Oh! Oh shit, one of these fuckers. Oh god! Van Gelfs? Fuck. Actual fiends. Alright, wait, I had a mission to kill Van Gelfs with one of his weapons. What was it? Bakeminakata, that's my default sword, right? Yeah. Okay, perfect. God. Gutterman in limbo moment. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's so fucking sick. Fighting classic Ninja Gaiden enemy, or not classic, but Ninja Gaiden Black Era enemies. And this game is so fun. Factorio would be so much fucking better if you could guillotine throw stuff. The biters, obviously. There you go. Stellaris? Yeah. Your spaceship goes over and starts guillotine throwing other spaceships into stars and shit. Look, none of these options have convinced me in any way that the guillotine throw couldn't be in them. Well, you know, you have those cards where it's like discard, like do this, or you have to draw 20 cards. You have a card that's guillotine throw your opponent or draw 20 cards. The other players, when they yeah, that works too. Risk? Be fucking awesome. Just add a new unit. You've got the little infantry guy, the little horse guy, the little cannon guy, and then the little Ryu Hayabusa that, I guess in this case, Yakumo. And he can just move armies that attack his army back into other territory, or throw them at different armies, and then they have to engage in combat, and it's fucking cool. Draw 4, 1 plus skip. I guess Shredwood did an actual attempt at it. Well, I'm content to shitpost with my mouth. Minesweeper? Yeah, you figure out where a mine is, and then you guillotine throw it into another part of the map, safely diffusing the mine. Then NinjaMACS's brother will go at the table goading other people into guillotine throwing each other. That's on brand for my brother for a number of reasons. No, you won't. Because it doesn't exist. The guillotine throw is hype. Provides dopamine on a massive scale. Ice pick reversal. That's just a different way to throw. Darts? Same thing. Throw your opponent towards the dartboard. They get the opportunity to try and throw the dart midair. But if they miss it, it's curtains for them. Water polo? Like, these are easy, guys. You have to think about something where the guillotine throw would make it worse. And the problem is that doesn't exist. Yeah, good conf. Since we're trying to attain the high score. Here, Esther already has a built-in guillotine throw. This is nothing to use it on. Perfect. It's not a game, though, so... Can't throw underwater? No, the guillotine throw you have to get above water to throw them. And you throw them into the water. Oh yeah, look at that. Master Ninja. And all while combating feeble attempts to defeat my rock-solid theory of guillotine throwery. No, it's not. Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. I never said water polo wasn't a game. I said giving birth isn't a game. Water polo has already been solved, guys. Like... Baseball, 14th inning. Scores tied. Guillotine throws someone. Now we have the 15th inning. No one is happy. I'm happy. I got to see a guillotine throw. Pong? Yeah? Go over to the side of the screen, grab the enemy. Throw the enemy's paddle across the screen. It hits the ball, knocking it back into their goal. Instant win. Joy is had. A sick guillotine throw occurred. The fucker threw a shuriken at me. But let's call a spade a spade. What's happened is that I've raised a challenge. An unbeatable challenge. And people... The chats wish to prove me wrong. Has caused them to all be hoisted upon their own petard. See? You can't understand how hard I'm laughing? Good. That is ultimately more or less my goal. The A11 hallway would be 1,000 times better if you could guillotine throw patrons. You had too much to drink, so that's out. Pong is unthrowable. I didn't say it was unthrowable. The goal wasn't find a game where you can't guillotine throw. That's easy. Many games, most of them inferior, don't have guillotine throws. It was which game wouldn't be improved by adding a guillotine throw. Are you kidding me? Pac-Man would be fucking awesome if it had the guillotine throw. Eat the power pill. Instead of eating the next ghost, you grab him by the shoulders, whip him across the map, nailing another ghost. Boom. Eat both ghosts in one go. Victory achieved. Joy had. Dopamine generated. Also gives us an opportunity for Pac-Man to sprout a pair of absolutely shredded arms. Can you imagine how much better Heavy Rain would be when you're going around the mall looking for your son and you're like, Jason! And then, someone gets in your way and Ethan Mars just absolutely fucking smokes them, throws them into, like, into the mall food court with the sweet guillotine throw. People would be like, why is Heavy Rain so fucking good? Instead of, why is Heavy Rain such a disappointment? Boom. Another game saved by the inclusion of the guillotine throw. It's actually a, like, Kitsune spirit. Oh, shit. Tengu are the next chapter. Again, I can't express how much you've misunderstood the question, Magus. The question was not if the snake would be so much cooler if you could throw other people's snakes at each other. Door openable? Yeah. It's an unending guillotine snake battle royale. I'd play grappling Tetris. Shit. Are dropping Tetris pieces on Poyos basically the equivalent of, no. Echo the Dolphin would be fucking awesome if you could throw stuff. Echo the Dolphin's already awesome. Would be even cooler. Its big stupid alien head near the end of the game just whipping other aliens into it would be fucking hype as shit. No one would be rendered actually playable for that threat. Oh, I hate these enemies. Little, like, suicide bombing lanterns. Fucking annoying. They're cool. I like their design a lot, though. You're talking about, of course you can throw things underwater. You can't throw things far underwater, but you can in fact throw things underwater. Not with that attitude? Yeah, exactly. Also, I don't know if anyone's just like, throwing stuff underwater. Now my game, psychedelic LSD-inspired game about dolphins fighting aliens is ruined. The realism has been vanquished. I know no one cares, but France fought a bad war and now Paris is undefended. I am the Vikings. Seize Paris, Hecatonus, for they are weak. Make proud the spawn of Beowulf. I, for one, Mike, would welcome updates on your CK3 playthrough. How are you fighting aliens underwater? The game's already fucking insane. Like, how is that the biggest, the biggest point of confusion? So it's pretty clear based on the animation and stuff like that, that this game's version of Twadageshi is using, like, the forward momentum from running forward as opposed to just, like, falling. So again, if you can generate momentum, which you can, in fact, do in space and underwater using other means, you could carry that momentum into a throw. You can throw this... throw the Eiffel Tower at someone else's capital. Do you imagine there's just people in Prague being like, our life is so normal, and then the Eiffel Tower just approaches like a fucking cruise missile and just lands directly on the astronomical clock? Or do not. There is no try. Like Echo. Okay. They're advanced to Huns. Oh shit, you got his daughter? Nice. Aliens underwater is awesome. I don't have a problem with that. It's just, it's also fantasy. Being like, this specific martial arts move wouldn't work underwater is not grounds for it to not be awesome. The Eiffel Cruise pistol will never not be peak comedy. Agreed. I'll do it. I don't give a shit. And when I successfully do it, you will be forced to acknowledge that it's fucking cool. Also, again, and I can't stress this enough, it's not fucking real life. We're talking about a Sega Genesis game. I can't believe Ninja Gaiden ripped off Silent Hill F. I was gonna say, when I first fought this, my immediate response is, man, if I had a nickel for every 2025 Game of the Year contender that involved the very specific cultural concept of the fox marriage, I'd have 2 nickels, but weird that it happened twice. F stands for 4, so... Note to self, find a way to incorporate umbrellas as weapons into my games in a way that's aesthetic. Umbrellas are cool weapons. The fucking Mizaki out here being a ninja drip lord. The conduit from Mass Effect 3. Omax, run! Oh, shit. Sorry. 1 sec here. Jiggle physics? Oh, Team Ninja invented jiggle physics. You go so far as to call them funny bones. She kicks no lie. You know that we ballin'. I was like, I'll do up to the end of one chapter each time, but I'm like, no, I'm having too good a time to not continue. Stupidly having nerd joke. I mean, I loved it. So yeah, we're gonna start the Tengu chapter. Oh yeah, it sure did. So yeah, with the starting sword, it can transform into a really long sword. With this one, it's a rapier that can turn into a giant drill lance. Or gun lance build, yeah. Chainsaw lance. It's either that or an insect glaive joke. I mean, fair. Chainsaw lance sounds pretty sweet, too. That sounds very much like a QI thing. Like, that sounds like the kind of, like, factoid you'd get on QI. I haven't seen that one. That's genuinely fascinating. I'd be interested to learn more about that. Like hand crank chainsaws. I kind of figured, yeah. Probably for cutting through bone. Progress, which means... Everyone who reads this message, right? This message, go buy vitamin D supplements now. Vitamin D supplements are good. And you should take them. One sec here. Which is to say...
Take your fucking pills!
Haha, I got to use that sound. Wow, that would be... That's crazy. Yeah, once I've got that Elgato situation sorted. It's a crazy Tengu statue. There's one thing I know about Tengu statues, it's that they never get busted up. Oh. What an awesome obliteration technique. Fuck yeah. Amped for that. Tengu! Know what? Even Tengu can be guillotine thrown. Oh shit, really? Yeah, that was one of the things my dad has always made sure that we were good on, is vitamin D. Sonny D, and that they're never taller than Christopher Lee. And Christopher Lee was a tall guy. I mean this from the bottom of my heart, Mike. But yeah, boy. Oh, okay. I know where I am now. Okay. Crunch. You can't confirm she's legal. This is Birdo. Let's see. Yeah. Hecatonis' wife. They patched that removed Charles. They said they're gonna add Charles back in when his abilities stop, like, messing with stage geometry, though. We sure are. Yeah. I mean, it was 12 most places for a while.
素材を使って昆虫の羽を分析再現。最軽量最小ながら 200cl までの耐荷重を実現。技術の進歩は胸が躍りますね。
うんちくはいいからさっさと歩く。
Crunch. I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's never come up in the times I've been there. Exactly, Shred. Well put. I'm not gonna lie, it's not super something I want to talk about on stream. If in 100 years life expectancy is like 400 years, then yes, I imagine it will be no. I imagine there's a hard cap to that. Similarly to how there's more or less a hard cap on life expectancy itself. Four daughters, I finally have a son, and he's military inclined. Happy Viking noises. There you go. These little shield guys are annoying. Not the strongest enemies by any means, but they're irritating. So where's the next military conquest for the Vikings? It's true. Mix, please play Mario Teaches Advanced Embezzlement. How you doing, Wyvern Master? Oh, maybe Umi's got something to say. Actually, maybe I should... Hey, I think I can afford both of these. Nice. Hey, will do. Thanks, Toya. Appreciate you. Oh, there we go. Thanks, Tony. Oh, El Canny.
また来て。この先は行き止まり。ああ、うん、大丈夫。ヤクもそのまま進んで。
了解。
This one is sickly. Gonna put him on boats and see what happens. I like it. I didn't say it's not. I said it was quintessentially 80s, and I stand by that. The Duke of Canterbury. This at his bite. I like it. Every civilization in history to highly value honor has been selective about what honor is / means. That's not unique to fictional or non-fictional civilizations. Honor is a very nebulous concept. Gravity Circuit. Also not Stranger Things. Separate Ways in Resident Evil 4 Remake.
ヤクも近くに像があるでしょ。今から私がノリと今の音何？
壊した。
嘘。なんて罰当たりな。
まあ、ヤクモくんらしいですね。
Nice. Is 2K25 new? Is that like the show? Nice. No, it's last year's. I wasn't sure if they did the thing where it's like they released the 25 version at the end of the year type of thing. You've had a rough year, Wyvern, I gotta say. Fucking... Who'd have thought, like, a pit in the fucking Tengu Valley was gonna have annoying-ass enemies in it? I actually don't mind fighting the Anaras, these, like, weird cloak doggy things. Mostly the bomber lanterns and the fucking shield guys. Oh, that sucks. Shred. Oh. Missed one of these guys. There are 162 games in this. Yeah, fair. I just wasn't sure, Tony, if it was one of the games where, like, they come out with the 25 version at the end of, like, in November of 2024, or if they like, do it kind of retroactively. Because I know sports games can go either way. Yeah, I figure people like that, Megas, have rationalized away that their bad behavior, that their behavior is actually, it's actually noble combat, what they're doing. Or they just hope no one noticed, and went about being the worst. You should really like the design of these things. It's super off-putting. It's like a weird human dog thing with a old man mask on, cloak covered in seals. Agreed, Shred. Yeah, that's all Bob is, chat. The evil that men do. Huh. Have a good trip. See you next fall. Certainly does. Yes. That's true. Again, well put, Shred. If that's progress, yeah, then I want to go this way. That's why I like that progress directing thing. Because it tells me which way I want to go to find all the cool optional shit. Like purgatories and stuff. Speaking of Predator, I actually haven't heard anyone... I actually don't know anyone who's seen Badlands. It looked really good. And Prey is probably my favorite Predator movie, so... more stuff from that creative team is awesome. Oh shit. I just realized that that's the first time we've seen a Gordy on stream because they don't spawn in the normal... Because it's a new game plus, the ones I've caught don't appear. They're little, like, collectible things, sort of like the crystal skulls in the old Ninja Gaiden games. Oh, you should watch it. It's fucking amazing. I know, it's hundreds of times better than that movie. Hundreds might... I'm being hyperbolic, obviously, but it's much, much better than Predators. Predators was fine. Not the worst Predator movie. Far from being the worst. No, not the best, not the worst. Yeah, middle of the pack Predator movie. Not a date with Adrian Brody, though. Well, you're doing it all wrong, then. The director's intent was for you to see it. With Adrian Brody holding your hand. And whispering sweet nothings in your ear. No! Mm. Shit. Whoa! Oh, my rating's gonna be trash garbage for this, chapter, just because of all the items I've had to use. I say, I'm not affected by the chat's levels of brain rot. I'm often the source of the brain rot, let's be real. Has he said that that was the case? I don't know. It seems like a big reach. He was probably in that movie because they paid him a lot of money to be in that movie. Would have been kind of funny to have Adrian Brody in The Expendables. Oh, you're saying because... Okay, I get what you're saying. Because he was the only, like, why was he the star in that movie instead of, like, a more bankable action star? I'm gonna break this thing unless someone tells me not to. My weak-blooded son didn't survive the boats. Now the elder son shares less. There you go. Fuck yo gods. All my ninjas hate gods. I just like Sayori's excuse being like, well, we're not the ones destroying them, so it's fine. Meanwhile, Yakumo's just like drill pogoing on fools. I'm not. Hekatana says I told him it would be funny if he gave us updates on his Viking campaign. Akuma was trained on other legendary Scrooge McDuck. It's true. Ooh, that's rough, Kaz.
ああ美咲と黒龍の巫女が
おいおいあいつ一人で巫女と、あいやあいつは忍者じゃねえどちらかというと頭を使う担当だろう何かと危なっかしいんだよ
俺が先にたどり着いて妖魔を倒す手はずだ問題ない
だといいがな
Can he become a shogun as a Viking? I imagine with considerable effort. Can't you do all sorts of crazy shit in those games and become like the Holy Roman Emperor, but while being like a Mongol who believes in Islam? Like, from my understanding, that's like a big part of the appeal of those games, is all the zany shit you can do. They shot the eye out of my blood guard trying to take out a deer. Who are you, Dick Cheney? The nudist religion you can join? Where was this guy off to? Oh! Ha! Dick Cheney's dead, thanks for the reminder. Yeah. A little bit of the bubbly. Super! How you doing, bud? What were you up to today? Want to see something fun? Oh, fuck! Got away with it like Jimmy Savile? Yeah, and he lived... I mean, he could have lived longer. He could have been a Kissinger situation. He's just inexplicably immortal. But he did die, and that's really all that matters in the end. He once upon a cat. I'm already started Pac-Man World repack. Nice. It's like, I know, I've been doing it all. Like, the half of the stream has just been like, what can I guillotine throw off of what? Like this guy. Oh, whoa, whoa. There you go. I played this off stream first, and it is so far my game of the year. I am a Ninja Gaiden appreciator, but this is like, this really exceeded my expectations. Good portion of Ninja Gaiden Sigma is having a rough time. Pretty frustrating. And the game kind of clicked, and now I want to play it again to see how I fare against the early parts now that I know how to play. That's very fair. I never said that. I just said I'm glad he's dead. You're not supposed to tell people about that. Fuck. No, in Hecatonis' Crusader Kings playthrough, he accidentally shot one of his friends in the face while hunting deer. Obviously with a bow and arrow, because he's like a Viking, and I said, "Who are you, Dick Cheney?" And then just started talking about how Dick Cheney's dead. Accidentally. We actually never had No Mercy growing up. My friend Marcus did. Magus, can you go fuck yourself real quick? Jesus Christ. Reading into shit way too hard. Good lord. Well put, Mark. Made a custom Razor Ramon like abandoned competitive play. That's fantastic. You truly are a bad man, then. Oh, I fucked that up. It's exactly what Razor Ramon would have done. Very, very fair, Wyvern Master. Oh, there we go. It's our first Azuna drop in a hot minute. We can probably just like segue away from talking about Dick Cheney and stuff though. I'd prefer to talk about No Mercy and wrestling games and stuff. As Shred has pointed out a couple times, chat's been having a wild one today. Ever since I stated a simple, undisputable truth that all games would be better with the guillotine throw added to them. Chat's been just going wild. Did you play Fight for New York? Like Def Jam? Hell yeah. Omegas' Mount Rushmores are always very strange. I'm excited for this. The idea of the Mount Rushmore is that you get my opinion on things. In like a thing out of 4, and Megas always changes the rules and just decides what the 4 are. I don't know. I don't know any. Gary Anderson. I'm assuming guy who made Thunderbirds and Stingray, right? Yeah, same people as No Mercy. Turns out, and same people as Kurohyo, which we were playing on stream earlier this week. Aki, right? And they would go on to do, what's the AEW game called again? Fight Forever. Or rather, that wasn't, I don't think that's actually Aki as a company, but like the, or maybe it is. But it's a lot of the same, like, staff, like veteran staff, right? So we didn't have... Oh... I always get Aki, I always conflate Aki and you, because you're right, 100%, Tony. I don't either, but since we didn't get those two shows, I don't know, maybe a mod can refund Magus his Mount Rushmore, unless you've got, like, a different thing you want to Mount Rushmore of. It's just way outside my scope of knowledge, so I don't know if I'd be able to give a satisfying answer in this respect. Oh, yeah. I know, isn't the, like, specifically the director of Fight Forever the director of No Mercy? Fair point, Gaz. Mop. The fitness Turismo's broken. I have the other two Turismos if you want. Oh, thank you, Ekatanis. I can show you what happens. Oh yeah, I mean I can... Oh, you can just redeem it again and change the subject. Or change the topic, focus, I don't know what the word is for. Oh, I can also, while we're waiting for a decision from Mr. Mop, I can buy some of these moves I don't have for this weapon. It's a throwback. Either way, I don't feel prepared to... I don't have the knowledge base to do it. Just a regular? Okay. Let me get that for you, hot and ready out the kitchen. Oh god, where is it? No, stop! Well, fuck. I have the Gran Turismo one. I just don't know where it is. Like, the scene is just gone. So I'll have to remake it after the stream. But, it was the most scuffed Turismo of all time, Mop, but you did get it. Wait, was it not playing on this? 1 sec here. Was the audio not playing? Oh, it did. Shit. Yeah, there it is. You know, it definitely was, because the microphone capture wasn't in this scene. So, there was no way of getting the... There was no way of getting that, so... Yeah, I'll sort it out after the stream. Oh, Mount Rushmore gifts on the Skeletorismo screen? It's got to be the one of Skullomania. The La Parka one where I'm pretty sure it's Diamond Dallas Page and he's doing the strut. The Coria in the house one, of course. And then the one from Mr. The one from Mr. Bones where he's on the guitar is really good, but I think it's actually the weird one that I think Cybergeist sent me of, like, the kid with the kid drop, like, the skeleton giving the dude the ice cream and then, like, flying away with him. But there isn't a GIF on that page that I don't love. The one of the skeleton from the JonTron video coming out of the closet and, like, firing a handgun randomly is quite good, too. Oh, 1 sec here. Of the Brook ones, my favorite one is the one where it's the drawing Brook, the drawing Nami, and the drawing Nami, like, screaming. And I think... Who's the other drawing in that one? One sec here. Oh, Chopper. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. That one's good, too. I think I just put too many Brook things. I put so many... You didn't break Brook's heart, because he doesn't have a heart. Oh! Fucking Brook's the best. I love Brook.
さすがに疲れましたね。
休んでる暇はないわよ。行くぞ。あんた意外と体力あるわね。
Oh! God damn it. Oh, god damn it. You gotta... Fuck. Okay, I think this boss fight is the last thing I'm gonna do today. This is a very cool boss. I say like every boss in this game isn't fucking cool. Damn it. Oh. I'm a sucker for the weirdly prevalent video game archetype of Buddhist statue that comes to life and is evil. I don't think any statue that's come to life is good. You know what? That's not a bad point. I'll hit him with the old move I used on all those Tengu statues. Oh my god, I'm playing like trash. I guess the golems from Haunting Ground are good. We can't risk this Tengu statue coming to life. Looks like Team Yakumo's blasting off again. It's gonna be like C. Oh. Could have been worse. Alright, we gotta find someone to raid. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate all of you. Uses all good people. We'll definitely be continuing this because I fucking love this game. But next stream will be Monday with the finale of Bonanza. So, Whomst should we raid? I'll raid the Dance Survivor. Night, bro. Thanks for watching, y'all. See you on Monday for banana. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Have a great night.